Okay, we're going to move on.
Yes, sorry, mate. Wibbling on.
Wibbling. This is great. I mean, I'm having a great time.
Cool.
But, right, apart from comics, I'm assuming you're quite nerdy, quite geeky over some other things.
No, not at all, mate. Apart from comics,
Okay.
I don't have any geeky
Right.
problems.
Yeah, good.
Whatsoever.
Nice to see you.
See you later.
See you. But yeah, apart from comics, is there anything else that you geek out over? What else gets you going?
I am a bit of a geek for Pokemon, Digimon, that kind of thing.
Yes.
I am obsessed with Mortal Kombat. And also I'm very geeky about the gym. Like my knowledge for anatomy and how the gym works is like, it all comes from the fact that I was bullied at school for being fat. And I was like, I'm going to do something about this. And now I'm that guy who sees people that bullied me when I was fat. And I'm like, yeah, you are like 100 pounds bigger than you should be. Let's sort you out.
That's geeky about the gym. I mean, I like going to the gym. I prefer CrossFit over the gym. What was that?
Each their own. Well, I don't mind CrossFit. I think CrossFit as it is a good thing. I think it's a very good sport. The only problem I have with CrossFit is you don't have to be a qualified personal trainer to teach people to do CrossFit. And CrossFit is full of Olympic movements, which you have to be level 4 to train Olympic movements if you want to train them within a gym, but you don't have to be if you're a CrossFit trainer. So I don't understand how they can do that without having any qualifications. And also, I really hate the way they do pull-ups.
Me too. The whole...
Yeah, drives me mad.
I can't do it.
Of the fittest, slight rant, any of the fittest people in the world that are like, oh yes, I do CrossFit, they've all got background in bodybuilding, strength and conditioning, or some kind of athlete before they did CrossFit. So they already knew what they were doing. As an average Joe going to do CrossFit and you don't know what you're doing, if you're being taught to do it wrong, you're going to end up going to the chiropractor. That's how I see it. But it's a very good thing for like HIIT training and like being able to like do time and attention stuff and kind of get your body going. Yeah, I think it's a great thing to get stuff out there. And it's fun, apparently.
It is fun. I mean, I like the community aspect of it. You know, everyone's doing the same thing. You know, and then you do the buddy stuff and team stuff and you all kind of egg each other on and like you learn new things, you improve, and you know, and that's what I like about it. Like I've been to gyms before and I've been with friends and stuff, but like I can never go on my own. It's a
lot of people are the same, mate.
It's hard. But let's get away from that. I'm sure all these comic people don't want to know about fitness. So
who brought this guy?
So Pokemon and Digimon,
yes,
and Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it the Pokemon games, the cards, the TV shows?
So for me, it was the games, the Pokemon games. I liked because I like drawing obscure little characters and stuff like that. Right. So when Pokemon came out, I kind of had already created my own set of Pokemon.
Okay.
So it then just elaborated my mind. I mean, for me, 150 Pokemon was just too little. I need thousands. So the fact that there is now thousands is ridiculous. Yeah. But I mean, I've had every generation of Pokemon. I've enjoyed every single game. I'm obsessed with the current one. I keep going back to the Switch to play.
I want to get it.
It's really good. The downloadable content that you get with it, the DLC, is much better than, you know, normally they do like, so for instance, they did red, blue, and then yellow. So they always do 3. So the third one's always got like a couple of extra Pokemon or like a little extra adventure. So instead of doing that, this time around, they've done Sword and Shield and then the expansion pack.
DLC,
essentially that. So you don't have to go out and buy a brand spanking new game. You just buy the DLC. And I think they've done a really good job with it, to be honest. It gives you a lot of content for what you've paid for. But yeah, I mean, I love Pokemon. I like the way that each character starts off as a cute character, then ends up as a badass character. I mean, Charizard, the dogs.
Yeah.
I love Charizard. He's my favorite. And Rayquaza, he's like this giant green serpent thing. Yeah. I spent hours and hours in that game till I got a shiny one of him because I wanted the black one. I didn't want the green one. I wanted the black one. And then luckily enough, you can transfer them over and over from each game. So I've actually got him on Sword and Shield now. He's like,
cool. He better be by now.
Yeah. I just there's something really charming about Pokemon as a game And I enjoyed the cards, and I think I had there was a few comic books. I think I had a couple of those.
Okay.
Because it was originally a Japanese manga, which I would like to
Yeah.
get hold of and try and read, because apparently it's quite dark.
Okay.
It's a little bit more along the lines of how they did it in the Pokemon film, with the Pikachu, Detective Pikachu movie, where it's a bit more dark and like they used for underground fighting, which I thought was quite cool.
Yeah.
But I never got into the TV show because it wasn't sequential. I could not get into it because each episode was completely different. Like, it wasn't sequential. It wasn't like, right, Ash has got something to do and it's going to happen over 5 issues. It's a case of, right, here's Ash doing something. Then episodes like, right, here's Ash doing something else.
I don't know. There was the whole thing about him doing all the gyms and the Indigo Islands and the Orange League.
Oh, yes. But I suppose if you get past the Indigo League, like the first series, it gets a bit better. It gets more sequential. I suppose that's because Digimon completely killed it. Because Digimon was because it actually had a story. Like, Pokemon had a story, but Digimon had a story of the fact that they needed to get home. That was their nature.
I think my thing with like Pokemon versus Digimon has always been Pokemon games, Digimon TV show.
100%, mate.
That's how it's been. And then you have the cards in the middle. Like,
Did Digimon have cards?
Yeah, Digimon had cards. I used to buy them from W.H. Smith.
I don't remember the cards. I do remember they brought out a really terrible PlayStation game that I bought, and I was like, I need a Greymon that I can then have a War Greymon.
Yeah.
And it just never happened. And I was like, this is shit. This is the worst game I've ever bought in my life.
Yeah, I had that game as well. Was it PS1?
Possibly, yeah.
And
I probably bought the PS2 version as well just to try it.
I mean, they're still going now. The games.
Really?
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is another one that I geeked over massively.
Yes, definitely.
So I suppose the other thing I geek over is animated TV shows, because I love I quite like Japanese anime to a certain extent, some of it, not all of it.
Yeah. Same,
And I really like I like Disney. I quite like animated shows. Like the original X-Men TV show was great. Spider-Man was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Metabots. That was quite a cool thing. Shaman.
Yes, that was cool. Is that the yellow one?
Yeah.
Was his name B or
do
something?
you remember Mighty Ducks? Because they're on Disney Plus now, and every time I mention it, people, they're like, "What the fuck's what's Mighty Ducks?"
I'm sorry, mate. No idea.
It's basically, they're space ducks that come from an alternative universe, and they become a hockey team. And it's amazing. It's great. It has the best theme tune in the world. Go and check it out. It's got the best theme tune to anything.
Okay.
Oh, Bucky O'Hare as well. That was quite a cool one.
Which one?
A Bucky O'Hare.
No, sorry.
He's a yellow rabbit that wears a captain's outfit. He's got a...
Oh, that rings a bell.
4-armed duck friend.
Yeah, that rings a bell. Actually. Some from me. Pick ones that I say, and then people are like, "What the hell was that?" Biker Mice from Mars.
Oh yes, yes.
Biker Mice from Mars, and then there was another one. I can't remember. Yeah, I had some toys. I can't remember the name of the other one, but it was like they were like humanoid sharks, and they rode motorbikes. Street sharks, yeah. And then gargoyles.
Oh, gargoyles are sweet. There was extreme dinosaurs as well.
Huh?
There was extreme dinosaurs as well. That was kind of similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes, of course.
And Transformers. Transformers was a TV show.
Transformers, yeah. Beast Wars, all awesome.
Yeah, mate.
So
cartoons, 80s and 90s cartoons were the best.
Yes, definitely. But I don't think I've ever lost the interest in cartoons. Like you're an anime fan. I like watching anime kind of stuff at the moment. I'm enjoying Fire Force, My Hero Academia.
Oh, mate, My Hero Academia is by far my favorite thing. I actually read that one.
Do you?
My friend at work was like, if you like Dragon Ball Z, because Dragon Ball Z is, again, another one that I absolutely adore. I mean, Vegeta's the best character ever been written. But he was like, if you enjoy that, you should definitely check out My Hero Academia. So I did.
My Hero, yeah.
I read the first 2 issues. And I was like, I'm not sure about this. He's like, watch the anime and then go back and read the manga. And I was like, okay. So I watched the first series, binge watched the second series, binge watched the third series. And I'm like, okay, when's the 4th one? Then it came out. And it's been really good. I think it's I don't think the 4th series is as good as the first 3, But it has been amazing. I love it. I think
still fantastic.
Yeah, I don't normally like the main character in any of these things. Like, Goku's okay. I'm not massive on Goku, but Midoriya is by far my favorite character in My
He's
Hero.
great. Yeah.
And I think it's because he's not quite right. He's just a bit broken, isn't he, in places?
A little bit. I guess a lot of people can relate to him.
Yeah.
Maybe in that way. Maybe that's why people like him so much. But yeah, fantastic show. Fantastic show. I'm trying to think a couple more I enjoyed. Attack on Titan.
I've not seen that, but a friend of mine who I used to live with, Dave, he used to watch it religiously, and he was like, "You need to watch this." I was like, "Yeah, okay, I will at some point."
You would love it. I think from an animation standpoint, great.
Yeah,
fantastic.
I've just started watching One Punch Man.
So good. So good. Watch it all. Just binge it. It's great fun.
That one, yeah.
It's a hell of a laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, you know the premise of it.
Yes.
Guy kills everything in one punch. They released a game. It's kind of like, like a 2D fighting game.
Yeah.
Like Mortal Kombat and stuff. It's got this whole story and everything. And every time someone comes to fight you, it goes into a fight. You've got your health bars and everything. And they hammer you for ages. And then you just go punch. And the fight's over. And then you just move on. It's like, they haven't nerfed it at all. It's good fun. If you do like One Punch Man, a lot of people who worked on that made another show called Mob Psycho 100. That's mental. It is like the intro to it on its own. It's just berserk.
Awesome.
You got to give that a watch. But mate, it seems like we've got a lot in common.
I'd say so, mate.
In terms of the
kindred spirits.
Or was that you being a social chameleon?
Yeah. No, definitely not on this one, mate.
No?
Nah.
That's good to know. Good to know, man.
My natural habitat is geeking, mate.
Good. Well, welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club.
We're all in it.
We need jackets.
Yes, you can make us some, right?
Yeah, I think I should design some kind of UK community T-shirt we can all wear with Dino's crew on it or something.
Dino's crew.
King Dino and his crew.
Yes. Definitely get some sort of reference to Dino in there.
Dude, if it hadn't been for Dino, I don't think I'd have met half of you guys, because he's kind of pulled us all together, which is ridiculous.
100%. Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Somebody's paying him some money to do this, I think.
Maybe he just wanted to do it.
Lad.
Yeah, he's great. I mean, everyone I've been involved with so far has been fantastic. I haven't met anyone that hasn't been. And I'm looking, and now and again, I'll find a UK YouTuber who's literally they're on their own. And I found one the other day. His name was Invincible Central. His channel was mostly based around the Invincible run.
Cool.
But I put a comment on there saying, "Hey, you must have slipped through the cracks because we're all in this big group. We need to come and join." And you're like, "Yeah, cool. I'll give it a look and stuff." So hopefully we've got one more.
Awesome.
Yeah, but that's great.
More the merrier, mate.
Yeah, it is.
We'll all be going to one Comic-Con at some point. It would just be all of us and nobody else.
Yeah, I mean, me and Dean were talking about it before. It would be so cool to meet up. I think I spoke to Charlie about it as well. It'd be so cool for all of us to meet up and just do a couple lives. That would be really cool. You've got Dean's bargain bin battles. I could do a live backstory or whatever other idea I have in the future. Yeah. And stuff like that. And Shane could do one of his quizzes, and it'll be so fun. I think it'd be awesome.
Wicked, yeah.
But yeah, I think that's time for us. I think this has been fantastic. You've been a hell of a laugh.
Love you have to have me back to geek over Mortal Kombat, mate.
Okay, we'll have a Mortal Kombat based chat. That'd be cool.
Mate, 38th in the country. No, actually, in Europe at Mortal Kombat.
Really? What, in the latest one?
Yep.
Wow, that's cool. Have you been to a tournament?
Only online.
Only online. Wow.
I couldn't get. I basically, in a nutshell, I joined the tournament online. I got to, I think it was 10th within 100,000 people. I got 10, which then took me into the big leagues. I then the game 38th, but because I didn't hit in the top 30, I wasn't invited to any of the actual things.
Got to try again.
Absolutely, mate. I gave it up for a bit because it became one of those things where I was coming home from work, I played Mortal Kombat. I went to bed, I was playing Mortal Kombat. I went to work, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Nothing. Just thinking.
Think about Mortal Kombat, yeah, as well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, great. I mean, we will definitely talk about that more in the future. But yeah, thank you for coming on. I was going to say thank you for having me. Then you are welcome. Yeah, and we'll definitely get involved with something in the future.
Yes,
and,
do it.
Yeah, anything coming up on your channel in the next couple of weeks?
Well, mostly we've got our key shows on a Tuesday where we talk about that week's keys that you should go pick up on a Wednesday for New Comic Book Day. There'll be unboxing videos mostly on a Thursday and a Saturday. And also we'll be doing our consistent reviews every other week where we review a Marvel or DC event going on. And currently we're doing X of Swords. Nice. And it's, to be honest, the videos we've done so far have been really quite negative. But they are fun to watch because you get to see me and Ben Crampton go at it in a kind of like chat about it. And then I end up being really polite, like, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah, just I totally agree. Don't agree at all. I'm like, yeah, completely agree.
Well, cool. Yeah, well, that's the kind of stuff that's coming up on Not Quite Mint's channel. I'll leave all the links and stuff below, and your Instagram and stuff as well. And just go ahead and just watch Tom and Rich go at it at the stuff they do on their channel. But yeah, thank you so much, Tom. Been great
thanks for having me, mate.
That's okay, man. I'll see you soon, okay?
See you later.
Great. Bye, mate.